why OneUI 4.0 and what's it all about? Has Samsung been able to successfully integrate the new features of Android 12 into its unique UI? If you want to find out all about this, watch this video till the very end and subscribe to this channel. Also click on the notification bell if you are a first timer. Let's begin on a journey to compare Samsung's software developments with the prior OneUI instance. The OneUI 4 software update for Samsung's top products is yet another triumph for the South Korean tech giant. The last several years have been a frustrating experience, but in 2020 and 2021, Samsung demonstrated that it can build and distribute software updates fast. Just a month or so after the formal release of Android to the AOSP channel, that's effectively reworking and providing a better image of some known Android principles. What were the initial impressions? At first glance, there aren't any obvious distinctions between the new and old user interfaces while using them side by side, in contrast to the striking differences in visual appearance between the stock Android 11 and Android 12 operating systems. Samsung has incorporated the unique visual features into the signature design language of OneUI in a more subtle manner. Having used a Samsung phone for a few years, you'll be perfectly at home with the new interface. Even though I had another Samsung phone with the earlier version of OneUI on hand, most of the cosmetic variations would have gone unnoticed had I not. There are tiny distinctions, but they are implemented so subtly that you have to know where to look to see them. Despite the addition of a brighter slider and a few new stock icons, OneUI 4 is largely the same as OneUI 3.1. You'll feel completely at home there. Everything else being equal, OneUI 4 is the best Samsung has ever created, up to this point. TouchWiz and the sterile and lifeless Samsung experience are long gone, and OneUI has matured into what is perhaps the best overall Android skin out there, even beating Google's foundation with plain Android. As a result, the current and past versions of OneUI are both user-friendly and customizable, and this is true for both current and previous versions. Samsung's OneUI is growing on me more and more, and it's a lot better than standard Android. New system animations and dynamic theming. One of the many changes to OneUI 4 is a refresh of the system animations. A more fluid and unified user experience is provided by these newest Galaxy smartphones, which take full advantage of their high refresh rate displays. When you put your OneUI 4 smartphone on a charge, you'll notice a new charging animation. Material U-based dynamic theme has been implemented by Samsung in OneUI 4. Albeit with its twist, your phone wallpaper will influence the color palette used by system UI elements and Samsung's apps. Alternatively, you can select one of 4 color schemes that are pre-selected for you. Updated widgets. In keeping with the new Android 12 layout, Samsung has reworked its widgets to incorporate rounded corners and a more polished look. Just a little more data is shown in some of the widgets, but they haven't received any new features. Widgets have a new, more polished look that will persuade you to utilize them again if you had previously given up on them. The Good Lock module, Home Up Now, enables you to utilize third-party icon packs with the OneUI launcher, which has gotten small usability changes as well. It's now possible to use dark mode on your home screen and in your app's drawer icons. Redesigned Quick Setting Panel. In OneUI 4, the Quick Setting panel has been reworked even more. The brightness slider has been thickened to make it simpler to use, and the icons have been made smaller as a result. OneUI 4's notification grouping style has also shrunk in size. Improved system apps. As part of OneUI 4, several system apps have been improved and redesigned. New animations have been added to the weather app, for example. In addition, Samsung Keyboard now lets you add emojis, GIFs, and stickers with a single press. You may also make your emojis by animating and combining 2 other emoticons. The built-in grammar checker is now powered by Grammarly, so you won't have to worry about typos when you type. Customizable Share Menu. OneUI 4 Share Menu has been given a much-needed makeover, allowing you to rearrange the things displayed. Another convenient feature of the Share Menu is the inclusion of an app's or contact's favorite bar. Privacy improvements. New Android 12 privacy features have been included in OneUI 4 by Samsung. First-time users will be asked to authorize notifications from an app. If you don't, any app you install won't be able to notify you of new messages. Apps now can get an idea of where you are thanks to Android 12. Your precise or approximate location might be shared with an app whenever it requests it. There are other tiles in the quick setting panel that allow you to entirely disable access to the camera and microphone. When an app makes use of the camera or microphone, a green indicator will appear in the status bar. In OneUI 4, you can additionally be alerted whenever an app accesses your device's clipboard content. Device Care. There has been an upgrade of the battery and device care menu, however it still displays the same information as previously in a better way. The Optimize Now button is located at the top of the screen and displays your phone's current optimization level. Additionally, you'll see shortcuts in the device's respective storage, battery, and memory sections just below that. Software updates and diagnostics are two new sub-menus that have been added to this page, allowing you to perform a variety of diagnostics on your phone to determine if it's running properly. Camera App Enhancements. In OneUI 4, the Camera app is gaining a few new features as well. As a first step, instead of using an icon for zoom, the relevant buttons show the zoom numbers so that you know how much zoom you need to apply before shooting a photo. In the Camera app, you can now shoot video while in photo mode by simply sliding the shutter button to the top and locking it there. The functionality novelties. In terms of menu changes, device care is the most prominent. To describe the current condition of your smartphone, Samsung used to use a percentage. However, this has been ditched in favor of using an emoji. Of course! I'm assuming that if there are any battery or security difficulties, the emoji will change to a frowning face. But I haven't seen this happen yet, which is a good thing, I guess. The Camera app has also seen some minor but significant revisions. As an alternative to the previously used non-descriptive pictograms, digital digits now display the zoom level considerably more clearly. If you're looking for an accurate representation of the scene, you can't go wrong with numbers 1, 3, and 10. All the privacy features released in the latest version of Android can be found in OneUI 4. Normally, the battery percentage will show a green indicator in the upper right corner when an app is utilizing your microphone or camera. In addition, you'll be able to choose whether or not to disclose your exact location with third-party apps, so you can tailor your privacy settings accordingly. With OneUI 4, we've added a new privacy dashboard, which is one of the most exciting new features. You can see in great detail what permissions each app has been allowed, as well as how long those permissions have been granted. In addition, the privacy dashboard allows you to immediately remove permissions. Most impressive of all, you don't need any prior knowledge or expertise to understand what's going on because it's all spelled out so clearly and concisely. Another modification that I admire Samsung for avoiding is the controversial and backward-looking changes in Android 12. If you're tired of seeing just a day's worth of usage in your battery metrics, OneUI 4 would give you a more complete picture of how much power your phone has used since the last full charge. Performance gains and stability. The OneUI 4 update brought with it RAM+, a particularly helpful feature that allocates 4 GB of your storage as virtual memory and thus enhances multitasking capabilities. Even though power users will likely like the novelty of this new function, even the average Galaxy user will gain something from its inclusion. Samsung's aggressive approach to background processes means the RAM+ isn't configurable, so you can't pick how much storage to allot as virtual memory, and Android is more likely to kill off older programs first. On the whole, OneUI 4 is quite snappy and stable, with no issues to speak of. If OneUI 4 is thought of by some to be an uninspiring update, I disagree. In my opinion, it's yet another example of Samsung's software innovation at its best. For those who had loved OneUI since its inception, you won't be disappointed by the latest version. Rather, it adds just the right amount of alive to the environment, making it what could be Android's best custom UI ever. Share with us in the comments section below if you find OneUI 4 impressive. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching.